Dear students, have you ever tried to make a chair move? Suppose a chair is at rest. You suppose push the chair, then must have seen that the chair starts moving. So regarding to this concept, we will study about the topic force and its effects. Now, first of all, force. What is force? This is a word which we hear in our everyday life. Force is basically a push or a pull which can produce motion inside a body. There are various type of effects of force. Just like we can make a body move which is at rest initially. We can stop a moving body. We can change the direction of a moving body, or we can change shape of a body. There are various effects of force. Now, what is a force? Force, basically a push or a pull. Let us take some examples of pushing and pulling. Suppose you are going to a picnic with your friends in a bus. In the mid of the way, there is some trouble in the bus. Now what will you do? Now your driver is saying to push the bus so that the bus starts moving. Now you all children push the bus, and the bus will start moving. This is a type of a push which we are applying to a bus so that it starts moving. Now let us discuss an example of pull. What is a pull? Suppose in a winter season or a rainy season, the door of your house gets jammed. Now your mother is trying to pull the door, but she is not able to open the door. Now she asks you to help her. Now you come and pull the door, and with the help of you, your mother can become able to pull the door. That means you have applied some force on the door. So this is the example of force. Now we will discuss about effects of force. First is, it can make an object which is at rest stationary object to move. Suppose a book is lying on the table. You want to move the book. How you can move the book? You will apply some force on the book, and the book will start moving. That means you are moving a stationary object, right? Second effect of force is, it can make a moving object to stop. Or it can slow down the object. Suppose your friend is riding a bicycle. If you want to slow him down, then you will start pulling the bicycle from behind. Whenever you will start pulling the bicycle from behind, you will see that the bicycle will become slower. That means force has been applied by you to stop the moving bicycle. Secondly, you can also stop the object. Suppose you are going in a car and you apply some brake. Then on applying the brakes, your car will first slow down and finally it will stop. So you can make an object to slow down or to stop with the help of force. So third effect of force is, it can change the direction of a moving object. When you are playing with your friends, you take a bat and you hit the ball with the help of a bat, you will see that the ball has changed its direction. So with the help of this, with the help of applying force, you can change the direction of a moving object or a ball or anything else. You can change the direction. Or you can say a football is moving initially. You apply some force to the football, it will start moving faster and it can change its direction also. You can change the direction in these two ways. The fourth effect of force is you can change the speed of the object. It can change the speed of the moving object. It is the case when an object is initially moving. You have to increase or decrease the speed. Then with the application of force, you can increase or decrease the speed. Suppose a football is moving initially, you are applying a force on the football. You will see that the football starts moving faster. That means you have changed the speed of the object. Or you can say, whenever a ball is moving on the ground, you are not applying any force. Then automatically after some time you will see that the ball stops down. Why it stops? It is due to the force of friction that is applied by the ground on the ball, that you will study in the higher classes. Now in this chapter we will discuss only about the force. And the fifth effect is it can change the shape of a moving body. It can change the shape of a body. Suppose you have a spring. Spring is tied to a nail which is attached to the rigid support. Suppose with the help of a wall is there, a rigid support is there, and you have attached a spring on the wall. Then you stretch the spring in the forward direction, you will see that the spring is stretched. It has become longer. Why it has become longer? Because you have applied a force on it. You have changed the shape of the spring. Secondly, suppose you are taking a paper. You crush the paper. You are applying a force. On crushing, you will see that the paper is broken into various pieces that are moving in different directions. So with the help of a force, you can also change the shape of a moving body, shape of a body. But here is a fact that it is not always necessary that the force can produce motion in a object. Sometimes it may happen that you are applying a force but the object is not moving, but actually you have applied some force. Suppose a wall is there, you are trying to pull the wall towards your side, or you are trying to push the wall, but you will see that the wall is not moving, but still you have applied some force on the wall. So it doesn't mean that there is no force. Actually there is a force, and that is muscular force which is applied by you on the wall.